So this is Watch Fan Henry, and I'm about to enter the Portobello Road market here in London to go hunting for Rolex watches. We'll see what I can find. It should be interesting. I'm very much looking forward to it. So I've been waiting for a number of years to have a free Saturday here in London to go to the market here and see what I can find for Rolex watches. So yeah, let's get to it. As you can see, it's absolutely chock-a-block thick with people here, and it's already 4 o'clock, but it's still very, very busy. I spent a few hours walking up and down the market, and it was unseasonably warm, so lots of people out. And I went into many of the arcades looking for vintage watches, Rolex watches, and watch dealers. And to be very honest, there's just one specialized area. And this is it, Gallery 117 at 117 Portobello Road. This is as many of them are, it's a long gallery, and you walk to the back and you'll find many of the watch shops all in the same area. Lucky Time is the main watch shop that has their sandwich board up front. The main watch dealer at Portobello Road, specializing in Rolex watches, is Timewise Vintage Watches. And Timewise Vintage Watches is owned by Paul Pfanner. Paul's been at the Burlington Arcade for many, many years, decades actually, and he sells many different kinds of watches, but he does have a specialization in Rolex watches. He explains his background at the Portobello Road market in his own words. Here for? 37 years. Wow. And how many watches have you sold?
Over 10,000.
Mostly Rolex?
No, lots of things, but you know, I mean, collectors' watches and
wow,
the whole range.
Right. Wow.
37 years ago, people collected different things.
Right. But have you been in this very location here at Portobello?
Yeah.
So I brought 2 of my own watches on this holiday with me as potential trades, as I wanted to trade up to a newer watch for my collection. The watches that I brought are the 6694 manual wind with the black face and gold hands on the far right side of the frame. And I also brought the watch that's second to the left. It's the two-tone Oyster Perpetual, which I purchased at the Selfridges watch shop in January of 1996, and I bought that watch brand new for £2,200, and I wore that watch pretty much every day from the date I purchased it up until just before the pandemic. I should point out that the watch is in perfect condition, and I had it recently serviced in the last few years, so yeah, it's a beautiful watch. So I presented my 2 watches to Paul and discussed potential trades with him. This watch is 1973. And what can you tell me about the dial on it?
Well, it's they don't do a lot of these dials. They don't make the so.
With the Roman numeral?
Yeah, it's got the engine turn bezel, which is quite nice with box papers, everything.
Wow. I'm sorry, this is 19, what year?
73.
70. Watches. I mean, this is just unbelievably fabulous condition.
It's very minty, yes.
Well, as I say, I wore that watch every day from the day I bought it up until about before the pandemic.
Yeah.
This is really, really something.
Yeah.
So, in terms of, for me to think about anyhow, if I was going up to this one from one of my 2 watches, what could be my investment?
This is 7,300. This one here, 1969.
Yes.
So it really, there's one here, for instance. I've got the bracelet, oyster dated silver dial. You see?
That's gorgeous as
It's also
well.
brand new.
What year is this?
1966.
Manual wind?
It's the same watch as yours.
Oh yeah, okay. Yes.
Yes, I took the bracelet off and put a leather stripe on.
Yeah.
For a change. But and I also have that for 2,500.
Yeah, very good. I mean, really fair price.
And the bracelet's like new, like this same here. So he's giving you a very good price, I have to say.
Yeah. Okay. But in terms of myself, if I were to put this towards that or this, what would your numbers be, Mick? off the top, approximately.
This is got the papers here or no?
I'd have to curry them. I can show you the pictures of them, but you would just hold back money until you got them. But yes, I own the back.
I'll also give you 4 for this. I'll give you 16 for this because the bracelet is pretty you know, it's just
it's too loose.
yeah, and you know, but these, you know, this is
So 16 and 4.
and 16 and 4 is
That's a bubble bag, right?
this one there. Yes. No, so it looks like a bubble bag,
Okay.
but it's one of the rare few that made is a non-automatic movement.
Okay, nice.
One of the watches that was on my horizon and radar for a possible trade is a late 60s or early 70s Rolex President. So this watch that Paul had definitely caught my interest. If I would have traded Paul my 1996 Oyster Perpetual, it would have cost me essentially 3,500 pounds out of my pocket, which I think was not a bad deal.
The back is a combination of steel and gold.
Okay.
Original papers, guarantee, original box.
Can I just see it before we go? We're not buying, I just want to...
Yeah.
It's the next watch I'm looking for.
Wow.
There you go.
Well, the bubble bag is, but this is close.
So this is a very, very because
So this one here is a 1970.
78.
It's a 78. Absolutely stunning. It's a 6694 manual wind. But look at the the date is absolutely perfect. And the price is, you say, 2,400. Just beautiful. But I'll let you put that away.
Sure.
But this model, this one here, I'm very, very much attracted to. This is a 2005. It looks absolutely fabulous. So, yeah, it's like, wow.
that's a nice watch. A very good fabric.
As another option, I was also very interested in a Rolex Explorer II of somewhat modern vintage. So just so I know, my two watches, like what could this come down to, and then what credit would I have on my two watches against it?
Well, look, it's all. I can go down, and then
Yes.
they give you less for this, or
Or-
I can charge 7-8 and give you more for this. You know.
I see.
So it's,
Okay. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So at the end of the day,
in a deal,
yeah,
I give you 16 for this and 4 for this.
I see.
A lot of people don't buy steel gold anymore here so much in London because they're a bit sort of, it gets too much attention. Steel
Yes.
and gold, the goldy things, so sometimes this
Yes.
combination is too much recognized. So anyway, but
That's
you know,
what I-
yeah, everybody, you know, it's different take on these, but
And this one, you've got the box,
yeah,
and
box papers, yeah, booklet,
the whole 9 yards.
even, yeah, that's what I got.
It's
It's a really nice condition.
Oh, it's unbelievable condition. Paul also had a very nice collection of World War II era aviation watches, both of British and of German origins. It's not an area that I know a whole lot about, but they certainly are very impressive watches. And I think they're quite affordable for what they are. If this is what you're looking for, you might want to visit Paul. Paul is only at the market on Saturdays, but not every Saturday, so you need to contact him in advance just to make sure he's going to be there. Paul disconnected the strap because he was going to adjust the size to better fit my wrist. And of course, it gave me an opportunity just to examine the condition of the watch and the strap. As I say, the watch is in as unworn condition, absolutely mint, not a scratch on it. Basically in the same condition that you would find the watch at the Rolex AD. And that's what impressed me, is just how beautiful the condition of this watch is. Here's a general view of Paul's display case. I like how he presents interesting ephemera from decades ago to showcase his watches. And it was just great that I got to meet Paul and talk deals with Paul. And I highly recommend that you visit Paul, make an appointment to see him if you're going to be in the London area for sure. I'm just going to get a picture of you, Paul, at your desk here. Thank you very much. Hang on one second. It was a great pleasure. Well, I feel really good. I've just done a good trade with Paul Pfanner of Time-Wise Vintage Watches, and I did what I planned to do. I brought one of my watches here that was for potential trade, and I did a great trade. with Paul. I upgraded the watch, my two-tone Oyster Perpetual, and I upgraded it to a 2007 Explorer II. And the upgrade price I thought was fair. The Explorer II is in really, really good condition. It's like brand new with the original box and papers. So basically saves me from buying one of these watches brand new. And now I've got one. So it was also a great pleasure to meet Paul. If you're ever coming to Portobello Road on a Saturday, this is Mr. Rolex here at Portobello Road. So you need to see Paul, definitely. I highly recommend it. He's a great guy. He's a passionate Rolex watch dealer. And he did tell me that, he's been here for many, many years. So if you're coming here, definitely recommend it. Say hello to Paul. And thank you, Paul, for doing the deal with me. It was good fun. I'm now at Notting Hill Gate Station, and I just wanted to point out that Paul had some amazing, extremely fair deals on 1970s and early 80s era stainless steel Rolex watches. His prices were excellent. So if that's what you are looking for, I don't think that you can find a better price in Japan or anywhere in Europe, really. His prices were excellent. If you're looking for a 6694 type watch, manual wind, in excellent condition, like new condition, Paul did have these watches for mid-2,000 pounds. So that's a hell of a good deal. So if you're in the area, you definitely want to come and check these watches out. And he has a lot more to show. If you tell him what you're looking for, he can arrange for you to see what he's got from his vaults. So he can make preparations and bring to the shop what you're looking for. So if you've enjoyed my video on my visit to Portobello Road Market, where I got to visit and meet with Portobello's very own Mr. Rolex, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, and I definitely look forward to hearing your comments on your visit to Portobello Road looking for vintage watches. I look forward to seeing you on my next video, and thanks for watching.